Die Hard. Now, you all knew something like this was coming, right? I mean, think about it. John McClane's first ever adventure in Nakatomi Plaza on Christmas Eve. This guy can't get a break. And he did it 2 years in a row. I'll probably do Die Hard 2 next year, but those are the only two in this really that would classify as Christmas movies. As you can see here, I have the entire box set of all of the original films, so it's not bad. In fact, I was kind of happy to get my hands on it. It's just so well done. But what do I think of the movie itself? Well, first of all, Bruce Willis, the late, I forget his exact name. Oh, man. Sorry, Snape, I can't remember your name. But Hans Gruber's, the actor who plays him, they pulled in great performances. This movie was definitely one of those late 80s films. It's got even Walker, Texas Ranger's sidekick, the tall black cowboy. I can't remember that poor guy's name either. Oh. And then, of course, you've got like these two special agents with the same name. That's funny as hell. The movie was just done really well for its time, and it shows. How do I describe it to a sane person? It's a great movie. You should definitely check it out. Definitely have fun, watch it, see it, enjoy it. It's so much fun. It was a good movie. I like how it starts with him getting off a plane and he's talking. This one guy's like, "Oh well, take your shoes off and dig them into the carpet. It should help." And then he sees the guy's got a freaking gun on the plane. He's like, "Don't worry, I'm a cop." And the guy's like, "Oh, okay." So that was probably one of the safest flights you were on. Unfortunately, it doesn't work the same when you're on Nakatomi Tower. Oh man, it just keeps getting better once you're there. I love seeing the interaction between him and his wife as they're going through problems, potential divorce. He's a New York cop, so he's in New York, and she's here in California with this new souped-up job and stuff. It's really wonderful. So he's coming out to see her. He doesn't know quite what's going to happen. He's still got cases in New York for crying out loud and other things. And then on top of that, his kids are there as well, which I find totally fun. And remember, we do get to see them later on in some of the other movies. So, all grown up. So it's a lot of fun. He does a very good job in this movie. The young Bruce Willis. I love his his literal funny quotes. It's so hilarious. I mean, I love it. "Welcome to the party, asshole," or "Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker." It's just funny as hell, and I love the fact that he's even referencing stuff about other movies and stuff as well. And I love the fact that Alan, I know it's Alan, the Gruber character, he's playing all these roles, he's doing all these things. They have all this stuff, and that nice little partial twist at the end. You see it coming up with the money and stuff, but it's so cool. And I love the fact that one of the bad guys, he's wearing this big ass white sweater. And look at me, I've got a freaking stormtrooper sweater. Hey, it's an ugly sweater. It's Christmas, I gotta have at least one. And I love the fact that he writes on the sweater, "Ho, ho, ho, I have a gun now." I don't know about the gun, about the now part, but he still had, I have a gun. It is so hilarious, and I love them, literally trying to explain this. And then I love the fact that we also have that, that one guy, "Yes, sir, this man has no dick," from freaking Ghostbusters. I can't remember the poor actor's name. He always gets stuck playing these absolute assholes. And from what I understand, he was actually a great person. If you probably all know what I mean. He's from Ghostbusters. He was actually in the remake of Night of the Meek as well, playing the department store person, Mr. Dundee. So there's all that. And the movie just keeps building in that regard. You have great action. You have the characters getting to know each other. You see McClane still being a cop, like the cigarettes. They have expensive cigarettes. They have great fake freaking IDs. He's got machine guns. He's got all this other stuff. And I love the fact that throughout the whole movie, he's trying to find shoes for his feet. I mean, my God. And of course, the bad guys use that to their advantage. I mean, he's literally, when he kills a bad guy, sometimes he's like, I mean, he's literally checking the damn shoes. And I love at one point he's like, "Did I have to get all the bad guys with small feet?" I mean, it's so hilarious. And the movie has become a modern classic. I would have put Lethal Weapon in this collection, but I thought I'll save it for next year. Um, it was just worth it, though. The movie is so much fun. It's so enticing. It's so unique. It's not the biggest thing out there. It's not supposed to be. And I love the fact that you still get a good Christmas vibe out of the movie. I mean, it's got a Christmas vibe. How can you not like that? And it does. It has a very good one. So this movie does a lot of things right. It does a lot of things very right, very good, very impressive, actually. And I must admit, I'm actually a little surprised by it. So, yeah, I mean, well, you can't win any other battle like this. It's definitely a lot of fun, and I think people are going to enjoy it a lot. I know I did, personally. It's not perfect, it's not terrible, and it may not appeal to everybody. It's an old film. Recently, I did see that the first film did make it to 4K, so if you have that copy, you've probably seen it better than anybody. But you know what? Even in Blu-ray, I'm doing pretty damn good, so I am not complaining. And I have all the films, so I can probably review the rest later on. I'll probably wait for next year to do 2 because that's another Christmas movie. So there's that. Is there anything else I really want to talk about with this movie? You know, I really don't want to without spoiling certain sequences and stuff. How certain things happen and how they work. I mean, that would just be a dick move, so we're not going to do that. Anyways, you know, it's a good movie. I'm going to give it a 8 out of 10 for my review. And in case you're wondering, a 5 is an average movie or video game. So anything that can get to 5, it's not going to appeal to everybody, but it will appeal to somebody, and, you know, so there's that. But in this case, this is actually a good movie. I do recommend it to you, and it does look good. And in fact, try to see how many little 80s things you can actually pick out in the film. So that's pretty cool. In the meantime, I'm out. See ya.